Hello, Lam. Good evening.
Good evening.
Okay, how are you tonight?
I'm fine, thanks. And you?
I'm good as well. So, did you go to school this morning?
Yes.
Okay, so what did you learn at school today?
I learn many subjects
Main
like
subject like
history,
a story,
science,
science, and
math, Vietnamese.
oh, math. So, you were good in math?
Not really,
Not really. Okay, but you can practice.
but I'm good at English math.
Wow, you're good at English. Very good.
This Sunday I have a test with Timo.
With
A test
a
named Timo.
test.
Named Timo.
Name Timo. Okay. So is that what kind of test is that?
It's English math.
It's an English and math test. Okay, let me find first our book since I just got done with my other student. So are you done eating your dinner?
Yeah.
All
And
right,
now
very.
I am eating my snack.
You're eating your snack.
Yeah.
What time will you sleep at night?
Mm, all 9, 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock.
Oh, you're sleeping 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock. So, do you still watch movies or
Sometimes at the
oh
weekend,
some you?
I watch I often watch movie at the weekend.
Oh, at the weekend. How about playing some games? Do you like playing some games in your computer or cell phones?
Not really.
Not really.
And
Why?
it's, because I don't have game in my computer or my iPhone.
Oh, you don't have any games. Okay. So, I will share it to you with our lesson for tonight. So, do you
List
still remember the sunflower?
the big sunflower.
Yes. Do you still remember this one? The life of a sunflower.
Yeah.
Or is this the one that we have discussed last week? I think the happy garden. Let me check it. You're still in the happy garden or sorry, excuse me, I'm having some cough. My throat is very itchy. I think maybe because of the weather. How about there in Vietnam? Do you already feel? Oh, this one I found already. It is. Is it very cold in Vietnam right now?
Yep.
Okay. Have you experienced or have you seen a snow?
No, no, don't have snow.
Ah, okay. So
I
how
see
about
in
have you?
the Sapa.
Yes. Hmm.
I see in the Sapa.
In the park,
In the Sapa.
Sapa. Where is that?
It has fancy pump.
Ah, okay. I'm not familiar with it. All right. So I found already. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So the Garden of Happiness. We will listen once again. Then we are going to answer afterwards the different questions. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I think it is in for a while. 52, this one. Okay, tell me if you can hear the sound. Can you see my
Page
screen?
158.
Can you hear
Yeah.
it?
Read
Ah, okay,
The
there we go.
Garden of Happiness.
A young girl named Marisol plants a single seed in the Garden of Happiness, a small community garden in her city. She waters it daily, and it grows and grows. Marisol is curious about her plant. What kind of plant is it? Meanwhile, a group of teenagers wants to paint a mural nearby. They aren't sure what to paint. One morning, Marisol saw an amazing sight from halfway down the block. She ran the rest of the way. Standing higher than all the plants and vines in the garden was a flower as big as a plate. Her bud had turned into petals of yellow and gold. A sunflower! Mrs. Anderson exclaimed as she pushed her shopping cart by. Reminds me of when I was a girl. The flower was a glowing circle, brighter than a yellow taxi. A flower of sunshine, Marisol thought, the happiest plant in the Garden of Happiness. All summer long, it made the people on the street stop and smile. Soon the air became cool and crisp with autumn. Mr. Castro picked the last of his tomatoes. Mr. Singh carried away a basket full of beans. Mrs. Willie Mae Washington dug up orange potatoes. I can almost smell my sweet potato pie. She winked at Marisol. I'm going to save an extra big slice for a good little gardener I know. But something terrible was happening to Marisol's flower. Its leaves were turning brown and dry. My flower of sunshine is sick, Marisol cried. What should I do? Oh, child, Mrs. Willie Mae Washington said, its season is over. There's a time to bloom and a time to die. No, I don't want my flower to die. Mi carino, don't cry, Mrs. Rodriguez said. That's the way of a garden. You must save the seeds and plant again next spring. Marisol was too sad to go to the empty lot anymore. For a whole week, she couldn't even look down the block where her beautiful flower used to be. Then, one day, she heard people calling her name. Marisol, come quick! Marisol, apúrate, hurry! A golden haze shone on the street. There was a big crowd, like on a holiday. Music from the bodega was loud and bright, and what she saw made Marisol laugh and dance and clap her hands.
All right. So now we are going back with the beginning of the story. So what do you think happened, or what important things happened in the beginning of the story? Lamb,
Yeah.
what are the important things that had happened in the beginning of the
Mm,
story?
mm. I think it the important is the big sunflower.
What happened to the big sunflower?
It's grow and grow into the tallest sunflower in the garden of happiness.
All right. So I think that's the important thing that happens in the beginning. How about in the middle? So what do you think is the important things that happened in the middle, or what is the problem that they have encountered in the middle part of the story?
In the middle,
Yes.
the problem is uh, something terrible. It was happening to Marisol flower.
Okay, so it died, right?
Yes. each time.
Okay. Then what happened at the end?
Mm, that there was a big crowd like on a holiday. Music from Bodega was loud and bright, and what she saw made Marisol laugh and dance and clap her head.
All right. So her flowers had uh shown again, right? Or had grown again.
In the picture,
Yes. So these are the meanings of mi cariño. It means my dear or my darling. Then apúrate, it means hurry. Then in the bodega, it means a small store. It was used here in the story. So just like mi cariño, don't cry, but Mrs. Rodriguez said. So its meaning is my dear. Then we have the apurate, meaning hurry.
hurry up,
Yes, hurry up. Then the bodega, it is a
small
small store. Do you know that the seeds of a sunflower can be eaten?
by the bird
No, by humans.
and the people too.
Yes.
I have I have eaten that.
Oh, but it is also it you can also feed sunflower seeds to the bird, but it can also be eaten by human beings. All right, very good. Now let's have this one. Since you already answered this one, so we will just skip this one. I already asked you the beginning, the middle, and the end of the story of the Garden of Happiness. Okay, so the beginning is there's a big sunflower or flowers that had grown in the happiness of garden, and in the middle it had died. Then at the end it had grown again. All right, so now we will answer this one. What did Mirasol see that made her laugh and dance at the end of the story?
Um, Marisol was a picture of the big sunflower.
It's not picture. They really had grown to her garden, right?
Yeah,
Okay, so she saw the
she
big
saw
sun. Yes.
the
Continue.
sunflower
Yes, very good.
grow
So,
again.
yes, so it is alive again or it grow again. So why did it make her happy?
Because when the sunflower died, she is so sad. But when she that live again, she
Mm-mm.
can look more. Eh, So that makes she happy.
Yes, because the sunflower are very beautiful, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so now let's answer this one. We will answer from 1 to 4. So I want you to match the sentences with the words in here in the sentence number 1. Then you are going to match it here in the letters, okay?
Okay.
All right. So can you match number 1?
Hmm. My homework started the pan. Marisol puts water on her plants every day.
Okay, very good. It is letter B. How about number two?
Uh, Marisol is serious about her plant.
Curious.
Curious.
Very good.
Marisol wants to know more about her plant.
Yes, Mirasol wants to know more about her plant. How about number three?
Number three. Hmm. And uh, and that's a time to bloom and a time to die. When a sunflower is done, it has beautiful flowers. Week later, the plant dies.
Yeah, so have you seen a real sunflower before?
And yes,
Okay, so what happened when the sunflower weeks later, what happened to the sunflower after a week?
it's die, but some sunflower will bloom.
Yes, but it won't last, right?
Yes, the
Okay.
sunflower left some seed.
Yeah, so sunflower won't live forever. It will only bloom for only a week, but after that they're going to die, but they will leave some seeds. So I think the seeds will also fall or fell in the ground. Then after a week later they will started to grow another one, right?
Yeah,
Okay, how about number four?
and before
Yes.
I saw was too sad to go to the empty lots anymore. Marisol was so sad because there were no plants or flower in the garden anymore.
Okay, people.
People,
Okay, very good. Wow. All right. So now we are going to listen and also read along the different grammar use or the conversation of these two. Can you see it? I don't know what kind of animals are they, but I can only see the green one, the orange one, or
it's
the
a
brown one.
monster.
It's a
Monster.
monster.
Yeah.
They are monsters. Okay, so we will listen this one, all right? Then I want you to read along.
Okay.
Okay.
Page 161. Grammar in use. D. Listen and read along.
I'm very happy with your essay. You did an excellent job. I'm surprised at all of your spelling mistakes.
So, what did the teacher think of your paper? Well, she was surprised.
All right, did you hear that one?
Yes.
Okay, so now uh let's have the letter E. So, oh, let's go back to the letter D. So, with the brown, I think let's just call it chick. With the brown chick here. So, what did her teacher or his teacher told him?
Told the teacher told him said the teacher is very happy because uh,
He did.
he did an excellent job in his essay.
Okay, essay.
Essay.
Very good. Do you know what's an essay?
Mm, like a test.
Yeah, so you are going to form an essay or different a group of sentences or paragraph with a topic. So how about the blue one?
The teacher said, the teacher at all is surprised at all of his spelling mistakes.
Yeah, because all of his spellings or he got mistakes, right?
Yes.
Okay, so now let's read the sentence. Which word describe how the teacher feels? So
Happy.
I'm very happy with your essay. Yes, so the teacher feels very happy. Very good.
Do
All
you know
right,
the
so
song Happy from Fire
yes.
M?
Yes, because she or he got an excellent job with his essay. All right, so now let's have this one. So let's learn grammar or adjectives with prepositions. So adjectives with prepositions tell how we feel about something. So for example, can you read the example?
Marisol is curious about her plants.
Curious.
Curious.
Okay. So do you know what curious means?
It's like want to this explore more.
Yes, very good. So she is wondering or wants to know or explore more about her plant. How about the second one, the example?
She was surprised of the big flower.
Yes, she was surprised at the big sunflower. Then the third one.
She was very happy with her mural.
Okay, she was very happy with the mural. You say mural.
Mural.
Do you know what mural means?
Mm, no.
Okay, it means a painting
Mm,
or a painting or other work of art executed directly on the wall. So that it's a mural, that's a painting on the wall. All right, so now I want you to correct the prepositions here. So you
okay.
answer, you just read it. You answer number one.
Number one is she
Q,
curious.
Q, curious.
Curious about her about gardening.
Yes, very good. So the answer is gardening.
Teacher, yeah,
Yes?
Harry is happy with his painting at his painting of his grandmother.
Yes. So you will use at. So Harry is happy at his painting of his grandmother. Number three?
There is curious about space travel.
Yeah, so Deidre is curious about space travel. How about number four?
I'm surprised with you.
Yes, I'm surprised with you. So, what are you curious about or happy with? So, what makes you happy, Lamb?
What make I happy?
Yes, what makes you happy?
Hmm, is the funny film.
Funny things? Like what?
Funny films.
Oh, funny films. Can you give me an example or to title the film that you have watched that is very
Uh,
funny?
Mr. Bean.
Mr. Bean. So you like Teddy.
Hey, hey.
Okay, so I want you, since you have, oh, let's see, that I will be your partner. So, what I'm curious about or happy with, then what my partner is curious about or happy with. Just like the conversation of these two. Can you read the conversation? This one of the yellow boy or the boy wearing a yellow polo?
I'm curious about rainforests.
All right, so I will be this one. Me too. I'm also curious about life on other planets. All right, so let's have this one. So, what I'm curious about or happy with. So, can you answer the that one? What make you curious, or what are the things that you want to explore?
I'm curious about the space.
The space.
Yes,
Why? Why are you curious about the space? What do you want to find out with the space?
I because I thousands more um,
You.
thousands years later the earth will like explosion. So I want to discover one planet to people live more.
Yeah, so you want to discover another planet so that people can transfer there.
Yes,
Okay, so you want to be a scientist or an astronaut.
scientists.
Wow, you're very smart. Yes, I am curious also about if there is really real or a real people in other planets, right?
Mm,
So
ah,
are there other people living in another planet
it's the
or yes? And I'm also curious if what will happen, just like what you said, what will happen if the earth will explode? So where will the people will go or are we going to die? Right?
yeah.
Okay, so I hope you can find another planet so that we can transfer there because Earth is now very overpopulated,
It's a
right?
pollution.
Yes, there's a lot of pollution because there's a lot of people already living in this world or in this planet.
Yeah.
All right, so let's have this one. So communicate. So, what do we get from plants? So, I'm pretty sure that you're very smart in science. So, what do you think, or what do we get from plants?
Hmm.
What do you
What
think we
do
can
we
get in
get
the
from
plants?
plants?
Yes.
It's a wood.
Wood. What other things that we can get from
A
plants?
leaf. Too much. Some like cook. Some like cakes. In Vietnam, need to have a leaf of plants.
Yeah, so the plants also give us an oxygen, right?
Yes, the oxygen
Yes, and also food,
and
fruits.
sunflower food,
Yes, a
Page
shelter.
160.
sunflower seed,
Yes, sunflower seed and other fruits that we can
like
get from the plants.
apple.
Vegetables also, yes, apples. What is your favorite fruit?
My favorite fruit. Mm,
Melon, right?
yeah.
Okay. All right, so now we will listen this one and you are going to match the pictures with the name here, okay?
Okay.
All right. So I want you to look at the picture and match
62.
with it.
Listening. A. Listen. Match each name with a picture.
Class, we've been talking about why plants are important. Who can give me one reason why we need plants? Yes, Santiago.
The cotton plant gives us cotton to make clothes. Cotton clothes feel really good. Linen is another material that comes from the flax plant.
That's a good reason, Santiago. Plants give us materials to make clothing. Yes, Mariah?
Well, Miss Carter, trees give us wood to make things like chairs, tables, and houses. Bamboo is also a plant we use to make those things.
You're right, Mariah. Plants like trees and bamboo give us materials to make things. Yes, Louisa?
Many of the medicines that we use come from plants. Those medicines make our lives healthier and happier.
Thank you, Louisa. Many medicines come from plants. Yes, Abdul?
Well, Mariah said that trees give us wood for building things, but trees also give us something that students use every day: paper.
That's right, Abdul. We certainly need paper in school. Thanks, everyone.
All right. So, what do you think is Mariah answer that matched in the picture?
Mariah,
Just one.
a D.
Letter D. Yes. So Mariah explains that we can make
Wood.
chair or furnitures from the wood. How about Santiago?
Santiago is the clothes.
Yes, the clothes or the cottons. How about Abdul?
Abdul is a paper.
Yeah, so aside from what Mariah answered, that from the wood of the plants we can make chairs or furnitures, we can also make a
Paper.
paper. And how about Louisa?
Louisa is B. The medicine.
Yes, the medicine. So we can also get some medicine through the plants. Okay, so there's a lot of things that plants can do, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we can make clothes, we can make medicines, we can make papers, and we can make furnitures. Okay, let's have another one. Now I want you to listen again. Then circle the correct answer. So I will be the one to highlight the correct answer. You just tell me, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so we will listen again. Another audio.
Page 162. B. Listen again. Circle the correct answer.
Class, we've been talking about why plants are important. Who can give me one reason why we need plants? Yes, Santiago.
The cotton plant gives us cotton to make clothes. Cotton clothes feel really good. Linen is another material that comes from the flax plant.
That's a good reason, Santiago. Plants give us materials to make clothing. Yes, Mariah?
Well, Miss Carter, trees give us wood to make things like chairs, tables, and houses. Bamboo is also a plant we use to make those things.
You're right, Mariah. Plants like trees and bamboo give us materials to make things. Yes, Louisa?
Many of the medicines that we use come from plants. Those medicines make our lives healthier and happier.
Thank you, Louisa. Many medicines come from plants. Yes, Abdul?
Well, Mariah said that trees give us wood for building things, but trees also give us something that students use every day: paper.
That's right, Abdul. We certainly need paper in school. Thanks, everyone.
All right. So what is your answer in number one?
Number one is linen comes from flax plants.
Very good. Flax plants. How about number two?
Number two is people can make chairs from trees and bamboo.
Very good. Number three.
People also use trees to make paper.
Yes, very well said. So you really are listening with our discussion. Okay, so now we will do some speaking. So we will listen again an audio, then we will think of three important plants that are important, or think of three important plants that are important to you. Okay? Okay,
Okay.
so we will listen an audio first. Then I'll give you time to think of three plants that are important to you.
Page 162. Speaking. C. Think of three plants that are important to you. Explain to your partner why they are important.
I chose the banana plant because I like to eat bananas.
My first choice is an oak tree because I like to climb trees.
Oh, me too. My second choice is the sunflower because I like the big yellow flowers.
Nice. I also like the wheat plant because you can make bread from wheat.
All right, so now it's your turn. I want you to think of three plants that are important to you.
I choose the bamboo
Bamboo, why?
because the bamboo need we have bamboo to the panda can alive and it can make the wood
Or any furnitures.
furniture.
Have you seen a real panda? Do you have a lot of pandas in your country?
No.
Okay. How about your second plant that you like?
Second plant.
Yes.
Mm, I think it's
It's a
mm, rice.
rice.
From rice is
Yes, or
sticky
just
rice
like, okay, a sticky rice. Very good
because
because
I like to eat
why? Okay, you like to eat rice. How about the third one?
a third one is the
It's the
I like a banyan tree.
a giant tree. Why?
Banyan tree.
What is that again?
Banyan tree.
Oh, giant tree. Why?
Banyan tree.
Oh, can you type it?
Banyan tree
Banyan tree? I'm not familiar with that one.
is
Is it like a big tree?
yes.
Oh, okay. So I'm not familiar with that kind of tree. Okay, how about coconut tree? Have you seen a coconut tree in your country?
Is banyan tree.
Okay. Ah, banyan tree. Oh, I haven't seen any banyan tree, so I will search for that. Maybe I can we have it here in the Philippines. How about the coconut tree?
I
Have,
know.
oh, you
I
don't know.
I
Have you
know
seen
that.
You
Yes.
know that. Have you seen a coconut tree in your country?
Yes.
Okay, so I like coconut tree because we can make a lot of uh,
Uh,
products from coconut tree, just like the wood, oil,
I like
everything.
coconut juice.
The juice of the coconut, buku
Yes.
juice. Yes. All right. Wow.
You know the song named Coconut.
Yes, that is very delicious. Okay, so well, very good. So that are the plants or the three plants that it's important to you. So first is you have or you chose um the rice. Then what is your first choice again?
At first choice.
Bamboo.
Yeah.
Bamboo, then the rice, then the banyan tree. Okay, I will research the banyan tree if what it's look like. Let me search banyan tree. I haven't seen that kind of tree here in the Philippines. Let me see it. Banyan tree. Oh, like that. So I think we call that one here in the Philippines nara or something with it can give you a lot of shade, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I will show it to you. Wait, if this is right. Um, can you see it?
Mm, yes, I see.
Okay. Is this the banyan tree?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So it gives you a lot of shades because it is very big. But I think it's very scary. So I think you can found the banyan tree in the forest. Is that right?
Yeah. But
Uh,
in the park, when I go to the park, it's a park.
yes.
I
Yes,
see
it's in the park
it's
too.
it's very large. I can play
Yes. It
like
is
a
very big. So it give you a very cool shade under the tree, right?
yep.
Okay. Oh, I think it's already time, Lam. So we will continue next week. All right. So I think that's all for tonight. So you can rest now. You did a good job for tonight because you get a correct answer. Okay. So that's all for tonight, Lam. Thank you. Bye bye. See you again.
Goodbye, teacher.
Bye bye. Good night.
Good night.